And all hail the monsoon, a wild weather night. Even New Mexico natives say they haven't seen one like this in a long time.
The monsoon season is here. Good morning, I'm Kayla Ayers.
And I'm meteorologist Chris Gilson. Today is Saturday, July 20th. Thanks for joining us on this morning after, Kayla, of a pretty spectacular storm that slammed New Mexico last night, complete with a deluge of rain, lots of thunder and lightning, and plenty of hail even. Viewer Christie shot this video of a parking lot on Kirtland Air Force Base just after the storm dumped on them yesterday. You can see how fast the water's running and how deep it is.
Of course, all that water quickly filled the arroyos. Water was moving fast and violently. Eventually, it made it to the thirsty Rio Grande, which pilot reporter Bob Martin captured flowing at a good pace. Still a welcome sight in a state desperate for water. We've got plenty more to show you, but first, what do the skies have in store for New Mexico today, Chris?
Well, Kayla, right now it's a pretty nice start to your Saturday morning. We have some leftover clouds out there this morning, so partly cloudy skies as you wake up. Light leftover rain in parts of New Mexico, and then we still have the concern for flash flooding because the threat for some strong thunderstorms to pop up later this afternoon into the evening returns, and there are some changes next week, and we'll talk more about that and your full forecast a little bit later. But right now, satellite and radar just showing a few clouds. The light spotty showers that we had last night have fizzled out, so the rain threat has gone down for now, but it will be going back up, especially after the lunchtime hour, bringing that chance for some flash flooding. So all the areas shaded in green, including the Albuquerque area, is under a flash flood watch for today and also on your Sunday. Temperatures eventually climbing into the 70s. We'll make it into the upper 80s for highs with a chance for some rain. We'll talk about our rain chances over the next 7 days a little bit later. Kayla?
Well, Chris, that was some seriously wild weather that swamped the metro area last night. One viewer captured a big garbage bin just floating down a flooded street. So if you're new to the area and were skeptical about New Mexico's mythical rainy season, it does exist. Let's get a recap from KRQE anchorman Dick Niffing.
For an hour or two, it felt like monsoons of the past. Drivers dealt with the newly formed Wyoming River. Over at Kirtland, base housing turned into lakefront property. And at a Kmart in the Heights that's shutting down, the roof came crashing down. Los Altos Golf Course off I-40 in Eubank had more water than a lot of courses in Florida. And when the rain comes down hard, water comes down the mountain even harder. The arroyos and diversion channels were humming. This is what drivers along I-40 saw as they hit Louisiana, water smashing off the pillars. AFD said a man got swept away in an arroyo near Winrock, but got out on his own, saving rescue crews the tricky job of pulling him out at the usual spot near I-40 in Carlisle. And all that water ends up in the river, which was running so fast this log didn't stand a chance. Then it was back to normal. Just ask this guy, who wasn't about to let the flood at Los Altos get in the way of hitting a few balls.
Of course, you know, when extreme weather hits, you can count on KRQE's team of meteorologists to keep you informed on air and online at krqe.com.